You done? Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to be showing you some of my favourite like go-to snacks, treats, little treats that I like to have when I have a few sins left over for the day. It's just basically going to be running through what they are, how many sins they are. I might include the calories as well actually, just because some of you were interested in that in the Slimming World meals that I did last week. I'll leave the link to that video in the description below if you are interested in watching that. Don't forget to go and follow me on Instagram if you want to see more of what I eat on a day-to-day basis. I will leave a screenshot here and also a link in the description below if you are interested in seeing that. If you do enjoy the video, then please give it a thumbs up and go and hit that subscribe button below. Click the bell if you want to be notified for when I upload new videos. You will notice that some of these packages are open. How can I recommend something if I haven't tried it first? If there's anything in this video that I don't include and you find really useful for like snacking on, treats, etc., then leave it in the comments below, because I'm always open to finding out what chocolate and sweets and things I can eat while staying on plan. So without further ado, we shall crack on to the video. So I'm going to talk about this one first just because it is melting and needs to go back in the freezer, and it is the Halo Top chocolate chip cookie dough. Now, I only very recently found out about these. They've been around for quite a while as far as I'm aware, but I just kind of assumed that like ice cream and things like that were off limits. But this one, the Halo Top, this is only 360 calories for the whole tub. Now it does come in other flavours. I know you can get like a birthday cake one, I think you can get a cookies and cream one, among other flavours obviously. But this one in particular, so after checking this on the Slimming World app, for a quarter of the tub, it's 4.5 sins. Now I don't think that's bad at all for an ice cream, especially like a cookie dough one. So if you were fancying like a proper dessert after your meal, 4.5 sins for a quarter of this, can't go wrong. I also thought that because it was like low calorie and things like that, that it wouldn't taste very nice, but 100% would recommend this. It tastes lovely. But if you were to get one of the other flavours, just double check with the sins, because I'm not 100% sure. I just know that this one in particular, which is the chocolate chip cookie dough, 4.5 sins for a quarter of the tub. One thing I quite like to do with my ice cream is I like to actually defrost it a little bit, just because when it's like too frozen, I don't enjoy it as much. This one does have a really like creamy consistency, but it does get a little bit like too frozen. Like, you know when you put your spoon in, it just like chops it. I'll put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds just to like soften it up a bit. But yeah, I would definitely recommend, if you're fancying some ice cream, trying one of these. I'm gonna go and put this back in the freezer before it melts. The next thing I'm gonna be talking about is the Yoyos. Is that the brand? No, right in front of me. Bear Yoyos. Now these are a little bit like fruit winders. Don't get me wrong, they don't taste like fruit winders, but they've got the same kind of like design where they're rolled up. You know what I mean. I love how the packaging comes like in a little lunch box. Just, you know, take my yo-yos to work. Anyway, it says on it, just fruit, just veg, one of your 5 a day. And these are 1.5 sins per roll. I'll just cut these open. They come in like a little pack like this. Now, I'm not sure if they always come like this, but because at the minute, they've got cards that you can collect. This is such a kid's thing, but I love them anyway. But yeah, you can collect the cards. Each like packet comes with 2 rolls in them, so it would be 3 sins for one of these like packets, because you get the 2 rolls obviously. They also come in different flavours as well, so you can get, sorry if I'm looking down, it's just because I've written down some of the other flavours. So you can get blackcurrant, apple, strawberry, no, this is the strawberry. You can get strawberry and mango, and mango and apple one, so you can choose loads of different flavours. I'm just gonna open one and show you what they're like. So obviously you've got your card there. Who have I got? Bowling, I don't understand. And then you've got your little roll up there, which is 1.5 sins. Obviously you've got 2, which I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I still do what we did as kids, like that. What I would say is that they're more of like a chewy consistency, so it does take quite a while to chew them, which I like because then it feels like it lasts longer. So it's one of your 5 a day, no added sugar, never from concentrates. So this one, despite the fact that it's just a strawberry, includes apples, pears, strawberries, a little black carrot extract, absolutely nothing else. Interesting. Well, it says that 1 pack of these is the same amount of sugar as a medium apple. So that's not bad. And then it says per portion of 20 grams, which I'm assuming a portion would be the 2, are 56 calories. They're gluten-free, vegan-friendly, and there are no nut ingredients, which is great for me because I am allergic to nuts. So yeah, I don't know why I'm obsessed with the fact that it's got a little handle on it. This reminds me of, you know, that photo of Lizzo where she's like with a little teeny tiny bag. I don't know why I'm obsessed with the fact that this has a little handle on it, but I love it. Anyway, crack on. Next I've got these. So these are the Milky Way fun size. These are great for putting in like lunch boxes if you're going to take them to work. 3.5 sins each. I don't know about you, but my sweet craving always happens on a night time, so I'll probably save me sins and have a couple of these on a night time whilst I'm watching the telly. And I'll show you how big they are because they're not massive, but they are this size, which is bigger than the ones that you would get in, like, is it the Celebrations or the Heroes? I think it's the Celebrations that these come in. These are bigger than the ones that you get in Celebrations. They're probably about double the size. So if you have the sins, then why not? So it says per 15.5 grams, which I'm assuming is one of the pieces. It is 69 calories, which isn't too bad. What I would say about these is that you have to have a lot of willpower to have these in the house and to not sit and eat 5, 6, 7, the whole friggin' bag, because I am prone to that. So you have to have quite a lot of willpower to get one out the cupboard and then keep the rest locked away. The next thing I'm going to be showing you is the Milky Bar Mixups. Now, as you can see, I have opened these already. I've been chomping on them throughout the week. I was actually shocked to discover that these are only half a sin per button. So I'll show you the size of the buttons. They're not a bad size. It's not like sometimes when you get, you know, them little mini bags of the Milky Bar buttons, and the buttons are like teeny tiny and it's like, oh, it's 6 sins for 3 of them. These, I would say, are a substantial size for what you're getting for half a sin. So you can eat as many as you can allow yourself for the amount of sins you've got left. Because they're the mix-ups, you've got white chocolate on the outside and milk chocolate on the inside. And then with the milk chocolate ones, obviously you've got white chocolate in the inside. Calorie wise, it says per 6 pieces, it's 81 calories. So for 6 of these, you're looking at 4 sins. That can't be right. Which confused me a little bit because obviously if you do like the 1 sin per 20 calories, that doesn't quite work out. However, I did scan it on the app and it does say half a sin per button. So I'm going to be having more than that. Please tell me that my maths is right there. For 6, at half a sin per button, it would be 3 sins. Yeah? But for this, 20, 40, 60, 80, it would be 4 sins. However, I'm going to go by the app because obviously that means I can have more. And it would be 3 sins for 6 pieces. We'll go with that. Next, I'm going to be talking about the Dairy Milk Freddo faces. Now, these I know are in like the Christmas style wrapping, but I do believe that you can get them year round. These are basically just Freddos, but it is just smaller versions of them. So I'll open and show you what you get. So in this little cracker, you get a little bag with the faces in, and it's 1 sin per face. So in here you get 1, 2, 3, 7 faces. So if you have the sins left over, you can have a pack of these and it's 7 sins. Calorie wise, per bag, which is 24 grams, you've got 128 calories. To be fair, if you're snacking on chocolate, then you can expect something like that. I won't say that I buy these all the time, but I particularly like dairy milk chocolate. So if I want like a proper treat, I will buy these because they're just a little bit nicer, in my opinion. Next, I'm going to be talking about my favourite crisps. This might be an unpopular opinion, but it has always been the case that my favourite type of crisps are Skips. When I learned that these for a 13-gram bag is only 3.5 sins, I was over the moon. So if you're not much of like a sweet tooth and you prefer to snack on things like crisps and savoury options, I'll recommend Skips. Lidl Snacktastic Cheese Curls, which is the 12-gram bag, it is 3.5 sins, or for the Aldi cheese curls, which is a 15g bag, it is 4 sins. Cheese curls are like the Aldi version of Quavers. I do enjoy them as well. Quavers as well, actually, for a 16g bag are 4.5 sins. So for the Walker's French fries, there is also 4 sins for the 18g bag of them. So crisps aren't completely off the menu, as it were, for if you're fancying a snack. For my go-to ones are skips. So if you have been on Slimming World for a little while, or if you are following the Slimming World plan, you will know what this next item is. And if you don't, where have you been? It is the skinny whips. Now the ones that I particularly enjoy are the mint and dark chocolate ones. They are quite a substantial bar. They are 4.5 sins. These mint ones are like a giant after eight, and I love them. I know that you can get other flavours as well. The other ones that I do enjoy from the same brand are the Skinny Crunch chocolate orange ones. Those ones actually count as your healthy B, so you can have 2 of the Skinny Crunch bars for your healthy B, or I believe they're 4.5 cents each. On the side of here it tells you also available double chocolate, toffee and chocolate, and strawberry and chocolate. Now they all sound nice, but my favourite is the mint ones. I'll double check what the sin value is for them ones if I were you before having them, just because I know that these ones are 4.5 sins, but I'm not 100% sure on the other flavours. So these, it says, are less than 99 calories per bar, I'm assuming. Per bar, 97 calories. So if you like after eight, these are the one. They've also just released, getting emotional just thinking about it, the Skinny Dreams. Ah! Now these are the Rocky Road. Less than 75 calories. Now, as much as I love the fact that these are actually 3.5 sins each, so a whole sin less, and they are so nice, you do unfortunately forfeit the size. Now these are a little bit smaller than the regular skinny whips, which I'll show you a comparison. They do look the same there, but they're not, I promise. It is a little bit like skinnier, but 100% worth it. If you like Rocky Roads, this is what you need. They're not yet on the app because they are brand new. So because they're 70 calories, you would calculate them as 3.5 sins each. So as you can see on the photo, they're obviously like a chocolate crunch bar with marshmallows on and chocolate drizzled on top. Yum. Next I'm going to be talking about the Hartleys 10 calorie jelly. If you are on Instagram, you will know that people obsess over these. So I obviously jumped on the bandwagon, and I am also obsessed with them. Like some of the other things, they also come in different flavours. My favourite is the orange one. But I know that you can get like lemon cheesecake ones. Get them in mango and passion fruit, which sounds quite nice actually. Raspberry, apple and watermelon, strawberry, key lime pie, lemon cheesecake, and blueberry and blackcurrant. So I might actually try the mango and passion fruit one, because that one sounds quite nice. These are obviously only 10 calories, which makes them half a sin each. So again, for like a dessert after a main meal, you really can't go wrong with one of these. Also, if you just fancied just something a little bit sweet during the day. So yeah, I tend to stock up on these. In my Tesco's, they're just in like one of the cupboard aisles. What's really confusing me is that it says 10 calories on the top, and then on the back it says 3 calories. Somebody explain that to me, why it says 10 calories on the top and 3 on the back. Either way, half a sin isn't too damn bad for a jelly. You can also get the jelly sachets, which I sometimes like to do. And I know if you make up a jelly sachet, they're only 1.5 sins for the full sachet, which makes quite a lot of jelly. So if you've got the time to make it, then I would probably recommend getting the sachets, because you do get more jelly out of it. And I believe they're also a little bit cheaper as well to buy. Last but not least, we have Mawams. So these are great if you like something to chew on. Again, these are something which I wasn't really aware of when I started Slimming World. There was one day I was like, I really just want a Mawam, because these are so moreish. I'm just going to open them and show you what you get. You get 8 of these little Mawam blocks. And in the Marwan blocks you get 5 little chews, and for one of these blocks it's 4.5 sins. Now this for me is just enough, because obviously they are incredibly moreish, however one of these does me just fine. In this pack you get 2 of the strawberry flavours, 2 of the orange flavours, 2 of the raspberry flavours, and 2 of the cola flavours. And my favourite is the orange, but obviously I will eat all of them regardless, because I'm not that fussy. So that brings me to the end of my video. If you did enjoy it, then please give it a thumbs up and go and hit that subscribe button. If there is anything in this video that I didn't include that you enjoy eating, like snack wise or like for a little treat, then leave it in the comments below. Like I said at the start, I document everything that I eat on Instagram, so the link for that will be in the description below. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.